Wait, do we even know what we're doing with him yet? I have a few ideas to try, but we'll still need to link to some mementos first. Let's get back to the overworld and figure things out while we do that. Alright. What the heck? Wait, just a... In my own way, I will always be there to protect you. Neil? What's taking you so long? This place is falling apart. There's no time to wait for him. Alright, so... Paper airplane and the hibiscus. Paper airplane, hibiscus, book. Paper airplane, hibiscus, book, cello. These two both have the paper airplane. And that's... oh, and yeah. So that's the only thing that these two can be. So over here we have the hibiscus. Up there's the book already, so this is the cello is what we need. Alright, got this taken care of. I think that's all of them, but... time to run away. Was that it? What is this place? His memories, they're falling apart. Call them. But when you go through with the procedure and live that new life, just hold on to something from here. It's not like that, Fia. I won't forget about you. But in the blink of an eye, suddenly, there's no more time. And I find myself here, just like everyone else. I just want to feel like I've done enough in this world before I go, you know. That's why we're here, Colin. Tell us your regrets. What is it that you want us to fix? I want you to make me live that fulfilling life without changing anything I've been through. So you can't do anything with that one from here. Just hold on to something from here. Where's the jellyfish? We only have so little time in this life. We'd never be able to do all that we want. No matter what we do, there'd always be other things we'd want to try and other paths to take. Shit. Did it spill on your dress? Hey, just one more excuse to jump into the lagoon. You know, we don't have to waste all that lemon juice. Have you ever tried writing with it? Lemon juice? No, why? Prepare to be mind blown by some elementary school magic. Get this, it's invisible ink. Invisible ink? Yep, the writing appears in color only when you heat the paper up. Come on, I'll show you. Let's write something with it. It's been a while since I've written. Well, never too late to start again. How about a letter? To who? Each other, of course. We could write about this trip. It's been a kind of journey, hasn't it? And at the end of it, we could show each other what we wrote of it all. Why was this not part of that memory earlier? Ugh. Why would you even consider? Why would you toss aside everything we have for something make-believe? I'm not tossing anything aside. We all have regrets, be it righting a wrong or dream long past. At Sigmacord, we give you that second chance to make things right, because with our help, it's never too late. Wait, those don't seem like just randomly scattered memories. Could it be the sedative's wearing off? You are different, even from the man you were when I first met you. You're no longer aloof, you know? When you're here, you're actually here. I know it's mesmerizing here, Faye spoke after a pause, shifting her gaze back up to the sky. But you could have been spending so much time with me and imagining what couldn't be. But you've been spending so much time with me imagining what couldn't be. Don't you think you're forgetting what actually is and all that could be? Okay, look, I got it. I got your message, you hear me? I know you're still here. You can come and get me now. Damn it, I really thought it was her. Wait. Is that really the only way to... Guess I'm not gonna see what was on the other path. Where in the hay have you been? I figured it out, Eva. I figured out the impossible. I mean, it took an unholy amount of spoon feeding, but I guess that's what it takes when we're on the inside of it. What are you talking about? Yes, just what are you talking about? The sedative, it wore off already? You don't sound too happy about it. We're here to help Colin, and you're the mental process that's in the way. Well, lucky for you, it can be amended now, can't it? So, looks like we're about out of time. If you're going to erase me for good, you might as well hurry. No, we're not going to erase you. We're going to erase us. Wait, what? Colin never needed our service, Eva. He already had her. The ability to change his reality and live in a different world. One that filled the gaps of what he wanted, all in his head. She is what we do, Eva. And yet, she left. She left, which could have only meant one thing. What you're trying to imply... No, that can't be right. What we do is different from just this. How is it different? Because there's more to it. There's more to what we do. If we fulfill wishes, we give meaning to people's lives. What we do, it has to be more than just that of an imaginary friend. It's a lot more elaborate, sure. But for someone who had to fight just to let go of fantasy and embrace reality, maybe our existence was merely an unwelcomed amplifier. A reminder of the make-believe, the imaginary, and the endless possibilities that make reality seem less than what it is. Hey, you two. Things aren't looking good with the patient. I don't know what you're up to, but you might want to get out of there. And by might want to, I mean need to. After all that, huh? I guess none of this matters anymore. There's no way we'd still have time to implement any actual changes. No, we might not have the time, but what about her? She's already linked to the machine's interface, right? Without us, all procedures would be internalized. So much could be done in the fraction of a moment. You're suggesting giving her sole control of the machine. You're suggesting giving the sole control of the machine to the mental process of the patient? The ethical implications of that. It hasn't been done for good reasons. It hasn't been done because no patient has had a chance like this. Besides, what's our alternative? Just leave and mark this as a write-off? But what about legal complications? And the contract? It says, oh, come on, Eva. When's the contract stopped us? Guys? Go on. I'll be right behind. Don't say I never trust you. Why are you doing this for us? Well, if I were Colin and on my last breath, I'd trust you over two strangers in white coats, right? Strangers, huh? Your colleague was right about one thing. There is more to what you do than just playing God with people's memories. You've been here for just a day, yet in all of his lifetime, no one else has truly seen the world through his eyes like you have. And well, you're kind of the first I've been able to meet, too. In some silly way, maybe that's a part of what Colin really wished for. It was one heck of a meet and greet, that's for sure. Full admin access transferred to unknown credential, Faye. You gonna be alright? Just a little nervous, I guess. Well, given the circumstances, I'd say that's pretty alright. Hey. Do you think that in some ways I've truly existed? Well, for what it's worth,